You were told about the forest. You were also told about the Roth farm that has been investigated. That someone was an elf was
Elf or drow?
An elven elf was investigating. And that's about as far as you guys got. I don't think you guys had a long rest last
we
time.
did.
You did?
We waited with the fairy dragon.
Okay. All right. So you guys have all had a long rest.
Otherwise, we weren't going to level up.
Right. Okay. So everybody leveled up. Everybody had a long rest. So from here, the only other information you guys have is your handout you guys had from the ramblings. So you found the third. The fourth and the fifth are two more locations that you have not found yet. You've heard about the Roth farm, and if you don't know what a Roth farm is, or a Roth, it's like a oxen,
There we go.
large beast of burden.
Oh, okay.
So
we're going there next.
It's a nerf.
It's a nerf?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a nerf.
All right. So I'm assuming you guys want to go there next?
I'm going. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. I care not.
You care not. Okay.
It is the next lead. It sounds logical to go there.
So you head north on the road. After having rest in the forest, you head out of the forest back onto the road. You head north back the way you came.
Any chance we can get a look at the map?
Not gonna really see there. It doesn't give enough detail to really do anything, to be honest. So you're heading north out of the Cormanther Forest. You see on the right side of the road a farmhouse up on the hill, and there's a few small wooded area that allows you to approach. Make a perception check. And so everybody go ahead and make it.
Just a flat perception check.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
I did not do well.
So, Renault and Balshor, you see a tree.
The rest of us see the road.
Perception.
I don't even see that.
I
Aearil.
must be blind. Oh, +3.
Aearil, you see hang on.
Yeah.
So as you approach, you have the stench of death as you smell approaching the Roth farm. In the pastures beyond the barns and the barns of the farmhouse, large furry lumps lie rotting. Dozens of Roth, old and young, litter the field. A few are missing heads and legs. And as you inspect the field and the surrounding area, shows no sign of any residents, living or dead. Approximately 20 people must live and work at the farm, and there are signs of a struggle, but no blood in the living area or barns. Just as you're about to give up investigation regarding what happened here because of lack of evidence, as you approach this farm, the barn, one of these barns, you see scuff marks that end in the middle of the floor.
So much wrath. I feel furry.
I slap you.
So what you see, you guys have gone on. You don't see anyone. There is no one up here. There's no people. There's no movement. There's no nothing. So you're wandering around in the farm, and you come across this barn, and inside on the floor there's these scrape marks in the floor that end just suddenly in the middle of the floor.
Can I investigate?
Yep, make an
Can I
investigation.
look up
Sure.
first? Okay,
You-
just
You
look
look.
up.
If you look up, you don't. It's just like the loft barn. You don't see anything.
Sorry, that was just reflex. Is that I? Okay, so
Come on,
now
Serge, don't be a pussy.
I give you the weirdest look.
Can I set fire to the wrath?
All right, I'll roll investigation.
Sure, if you want to. Yeah, sure. If you want to set fire to the Roth, go for it.
Please.
I got no problems with
Well.
that.
That was my
So-
investigation.
All right, so you're looking around on the floor, and it's pretty easy to see. You can actually see a door in the middle of the floor that you can get your fingers under and lift up. And once you open that up, you see a vertical shaft with wooden rungs staked into the wall, forming a ladder. The wood's fresh and hasn't aged at all, and the shaft descends several hundred feet, as far as you can tell. You can't see.
Oh,
You look down and you can't see.
Anything?
See the bottom.
Huh.
good luck,
Whoever-
guys.
Yeah,
That
whoever's
look-
here was
I'm-
prepared.
Good luck, guys. I'm not going down there.
Huh.
So what are you guys doing?
She'll investigate.
Color is it dark?
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of a 300-foot fall.
I'm asking you.
So are you guys just leaving, or are you guys gonna investigate? What are you guys gonna do?
So wait,
I have-
300-foot. So is the ladder broken, or does it go straight to relatively intact?
No,
It looks fresh. There is it does not look broken. Doesn't look like it's been aged. Doesn't look like it's been here for a long time.
It looks new.
It
I'll
looks new.
go down first if you all follow me in.
I was going to say I have.
Do we have? Do we have any sort of light source?
I can see in the dark.
He has
I
his
can
eyes.
also see in the dark. Is
I
it
have
time
a
for us?
Okay.
If you let me go.
My question was, do we have a light source? We don't, is my understanding, right?
I think we have torches. I think we can get torches.
You just we're in a barn. Rip some wood
I'm
off of
asking
somewhere
you.
instead of.
God damn it!
Hang on.
I'm the GM. Jesus.
Oh, the GM. Okay.
I don't know what you have.
Yeah.
You guys
No,
have
no,
what you
I'm
have.
saying- I'm saying the
The
light
area, the shaft is unlit. No, there is no light in the shaft.
Okay, then may I make the suggestion that before we just blindly go down this ladder, why don't we light a torch and drop it to the bottom to see
That's
how
what I
far
was
down-
gonna do.
Anybody have
I
a light
kinda get
spell?
alerted.
You know, just in case there's like fire or flammable gases in the bottom.
Do you?
Oh, it's better
Which
to
is
find
more
out now.
likely?
Huh?
Which is more likely?
Flammable
Me.
gas in a deep cave?
Alright,
Yes.
fine, you go first, Damion.
Well, hang on. Does anyone actually have a light spell?
Yes, I can light something.
I have a
So
tinderbox and
if
torches.
you have a light spell, did you take the light spell?
I have prestidigitation, which allows me to light an object.
Not the same thing. That doesn't
It's not
allow
bright
you to.
enough.
There is a light spell that allows you to do something, to produce light.
Or dancing lights or something.
His prestidigitation is an illusion, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's mind affecting
What's-
only. It doesn't produce real
Trans-
light.
Transmutation, but
Aearil-
Oh, okay.
Aearil lights a torch.
There we go.
You can light a torch, but you can't produce light like a light spell.
That's okay.
So- And she'll drop that torch at the bottom, and she'll light another torch.
I also
So you get-
I'm going to step
So
back
you-
from the shaft in case it explodes.
So you guys drop a torch down the hole. You watch it go down. It falls for a few seconds and hits the bottom. You can see there's a floor on the bottom. Can't make a whole lot of detail out right from here.
But we can at least see the bottom now.
You do, and as you do that, you hear a little bit of a I wouldn't say a yell, but it's more like a yelp of
Yeah,
a
no, that sounds about
of a
right.
sound. And you hear hello
Yeah,
coming
what's up?
coming from
I call
down
back down.
Is there a rope?
You can hear this, but keep in mind this is very you can barely hear this. You're
That's
probably
true.
I'm not
It's
sure
really
going to be
far away.
sure that anyone if someone's down there, they're probably not going to be able to hear you very well.
Oh no, I didn't
And
yell
you
it, so they cannot
and
hear
you
me.
you also did just drop something down a hole, so I seriously doubt so whoever is down there is going to be standing directly under the thing that something just fell out of.
Yeah, definitely not.
I will look to a brave volunteer that wanted to go first and offer them the other torch.
I can see in the dark. I'll just go. And there's already torch down there. I'll go down.
Oh yeah, you just go down and pick it up.
Is
Okay.
there a rope anywhere nearby?
I have a 50-foot rope.
I also have a 50-foot rope.
Is there a longer rope anywhere nearby?
It's
We
called
can
we
tie
take
our
our ropes
ropes
and tie them together.
Yeah, see?
yeah, we're talking 300 feet, right?
Oh, there's an intact ladder.
No, it's about 100. I would say about 100 foot.
Okay. Also,
It
he's
sounded
really,
like you were saying it was
also
longer than
Tzeentch,
that.
or Golthi. He's apparently really paranoid about falling on his ass.
Aearil just starts going down.
You
Might as well
try
know about
climbing
big babies.
in mail.
Then take off the mail.
Balshor's
No.
just standing there.
That takes several minutes to take off and put on
I know.
armor.
Jesus, I
Yes,
go down the ladder.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Balshor follows
so
then.
you guys are going down the ladder. All right, so
At least two of us.
as you're approaching the bottom, you hear the woman calling out, saying, "Hello, who's there?"
Avon calling!
I slap you.
As you reach the bottom, you see in the light a elven woman dressed in scholar's garb. She introduces herself as Lady Enedra.
Is she hot?
She's
Magnus
an elf.
asking the
She's an
important
elf
question.
woman. So it depends on whether you're into that sort of thing, I guess.
Probably.
I'm half elf, please.
He's a half
Not
elf, so
enough.
probably.
Not enough tentacles.
She says, "Oh, I've been down here investigating this area. I worked at the farm. No, I mean not that's not right. I was investigating an elf who worked at the farm. And trying to find more information. They said this farm was actually built on a burial ground. There's these Feyre, foolish these elves who consorted with demons and devils, and she's kind of sitting there, basically hugging a book, talking, and she's clearly outside of her realm. She kind of more expected just to try to do some investigation. And as you're talking to her, you look around and you see the floor is just sticky with blood. It has not completely dried. And she seems a little shaken.
So she notices that the mine shaft is completely encased in blood, right? She's not like oblivious.
No, she sees it. I think
Okay.
so. So she came down here. So you get the idea that she came down here to investigate what's going on. I think she probably made her way down here, but doesn't really know what she's getting herself into. And it seems like she probably came down here not long before you arrived. So she hasn't really wandered around very much in the area. She says if you can investigate the tunnels, I'd be glad to offer you a reward. It would certainly help us and to understand what's going on in the area.
Who is us? And do you know where all this blood came
I have no idea. I saw it when I got down here. I represent the Lord's Alliance. We are a group of nobles and business people in the area, and have interest in controlling this outbreak of demonic and unusual behavior to get things hopefully back to normal.
Balshor's ears perk up when she mentions nobles, and he jumps in and offers his personal assistance.
I want to make an insight check for bullshit.
from?
What, on Balshor?
No, I already know I'm going to succeed on that one. No, on this elf lady stranger.
Balshor graciously offers to escort the lady back up the ladder where it's safe so that he may interview her on the circumstances.
I gagged.
She kind of looks at you and kind of just
hold
shakes her head, and says, I
Okay,
don't know that I'm offering anything other than just, some information about what's going on. As I said, I'll be glad to offer you all 100 gold to help out with this, but beyond that, there's not much else I can do or offer.
Does anybody speak Elvish? Because then they would understand what Aearil just dropped the ball there.
Nope.
What did you say?
I'm just going to presume you're jabber-jabbing. Magnus might understand you, though.
Oh, you were introducing yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't get a word in, so I just typed.
Oh. She nods to you and responds in Elvish that says it's a pleasure to meet you, and it's nice to see someone who has some decorum in the group. And she explains that the same thing, that she's looking for information and be more than glad to offer you again the 100 gold if you can provide any information.
Can I still
I
think that?
politely inform her that we are too investigating these strange occurrences in the land.
Well, then I guess this would be an easy sell for you then. And she looks down towards this landing is a turns and flattens out and goes down into a passageway that you see is still unlit. And she says, I don't know what's down there, but whatever it is, they seem to be dragging it. It appears that they maybe we're dragging something down here from all this blood. That's the best thing I can come up with.
She would then also suggest that maybe it would be best if she stuck close to them.
She says, no, I have no skills in adventuring. I intend to return to the road to my caravan, and I can meet you back out here once you are finished.
She'll gesture to the lovely man that was offering to escort her out and suggest maybe he can help you get to the road safely.
She chuckles a little bit and says, I don't think I need any help.
At any point during this conversation, can I make an insight check for bullshit?
Sure.
Check for bullshit.
Sure.
Let me actually get back to the screen.
Go ahead and make your insight check. She seems completely honest. A little put off by some of the behavior, but other than that, just she's down here trying to get information, and she is not willing to wade into the blood. But you are a timely group that could provide the services she requires.
All right. In that case, I say nothing.
So as she says that, she nods to you, and she says, "I will let you be on your way." And Tim starts walking towards the ladder, and starts making her way back up towards the barn.
So if we're gonna proceed from here, we should probably figure out how to get our small metal box down here.
Small metal box?
Yeah, the midget in armor.
I have not a box.
You guys are all down there. You guys are all down in the. You guys said you all went down there.
He's
Actually,
short,
no, I
not
never said
crippled.
I didn't go down there.
You didn't go down there?
I never said I came down. I'm still looking for a rope.
Okay, well, I mean...
What if we say that he tripped and, fell down, grabbed the stairs at the last second?
That would be up to the DM.
Yeah.
If he tripped and fell, then he would be dead, because a 100-foot fall is pretty much fatal.
Catch
At
himself?
level 2? Yeah.
So, are you going to make your way down or not?
Do I find a rope?
You guys talked about that you guys had 100 foot of rope. I thought it was cleared up 10 minutes ago.
They had 250 feet lengths of rope. There's a difference.
I gave him my 50
That
foot.
you
I don't
could
know about
tie
Tzeentch.
together.
Yeah, and then you have
you find rope.
integral...
You find rope. There you go. You have rope.
Yeah.
You make your way down. You're fine.
Okay.
There's no skill check in going down the ladder. It's just going down the ladder.
But now I have 100 feet of rope.
You have 50-foot pieces of rope that are tied together. Anyways, so you begin walking towards this passageway. I'm assuming you all have a torch or something with you, because it is unlit. Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So has the torches.
All right.
I know
So
somebody
you
picked up
continue
the-
you continue down this passageway, walking for quite some time. It probably about 15-20 minutes. You figure the passageway is almost a mile. As you keep going, you start to see the light pouring into what looks like a large room ahead of you. You see a corner. You see it start to turn around the corner. Let's see. On.
Look down, you're standing in gray.
So you come to the end of this tunnel, and you see a corner where the tunnel bends, going down, or turning to the left.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
She'd move forward cautiously with her torch held out before her.
Okay. So are you guys going to the corner, or are you? What are you all doing?
She's gonna stop at the corner.
Okay.
Investigate.
So you're going there, or you can see all the way. You can see all the way to the end of the hallway. So you want to move
She's
there
going
to
to
there.
that corner. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still
Peek around.
lit.
All right. So as you do, you can kind of peek in a little bit and start to see a little bit of the room. You see what looks like the edge of a statue from where you can about what you can see right there. You can just see the edge of the statue.
Does it look like a corner? Is it a body part or?
You just see it's a statue of a person.
Okay,
All
so
right,
it's
I got an idea. Balshor uses prestidigitation to create a simple device similar to a children's toy and rolls it down the hallway into the room ahead of. Anything happens?
So prestidigitation, you can create things in your hand. You
Yeah.
can't create something that is like.
It is in my hand.
But you
Just
can't
a
make it.
simple-
It can't leave your hand.
You can't make it like. You can't make it like wander around or go down. You can't make something. It's illusory. So you're not going to be able to make something that's going to like roll around on the floor.
You can make an illusion of something rolling on the floor.
Okay, I very specifically remember hearing you could make simple items that you could give to people and they could pick up and interact with. Did that change?
I'll throw my water skin down the hallway.
There we go.
Does that work?
I mean,
Hang on.
I don't know that is necessarily with the power of
The description says you create a non-magical trinket that can fit in your hand and that lasts until the end of your next turn, or an illusory.
Exactly.
So he can make an object that's not magic, and it would only last until the end of his next turn. But rolling it down the hall is.
Sure. Okay. You roll something down the hall. Whatever. There's no response. You don't hear anything or see anything.
All right.
So Reno, you're stepping around the corner. I'm assuming.
Yes, I step up to this corner.
Okay. All right. So you can see a little bit more.
She'll keep up with him.
You can see there's more statues at the end in this hallway. Hang on, guys. Are y'all just are y'all going in, or what are y'all doing? Because y'all are just like bouncing all over the place. So tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to be moving up to the very entrance of the room and peeking in. I still have my torch in my hand.
So the room ahead of you is decorated in a very small, very strange motif. The relief carvings into the stonework is delicate, finely crafted, seeming elven in nature. And as you step up and you can see the entire room, you see on the walls carvings and scenes depicting shocking and terrible scenes, and demonic is probably the best word you can describe it. There are 6 massive statues that dominate the center of the room. The 3 northernmost statues depict elves, while the 3 southernmost are carved to represent demons. The 2 sets of statues face each other, and each pair shares certain features. The first pair wield wicked swords, the second pair highlights spiders and snakes, and the last pair wields scourges and arcane wands. Etched into the floor right as you come to the edge of the room is a phrase that apparently is also translated into common in chalk. To pass, you must speak the titles of each of the 3, divided by 3. Then etched in the floor is a long string of letters. 1 second.
Oh dear lord.
Yay, puzzle.
Stupid. In Latin, Jehovah spelled with an I.
So that is what you see. You see, to pass, you must speak the titles of each of the 3, divided by 3. Then etched into the floor is that long string of letters. Do you guys all see that?
Sure.
I'd like to buy a bow.
Yeah, we don't know what the names of the individual 3 statues.
No.
Is there any sort of inscription on them that we can read that's not?
This is the only. I've described you what the room says.
Lady
If you
Agony.
want to, if you want to inspect any more, you can.
Can we roll any intelligence checks? Like history. Maybe help with solving this crazy puzzle.
Yeah,
Sorry, give me a second.
sure. Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Straight up intelligence?
The Slayer.
I'm gonna investigate the first statue.
So, you believe that the what it's trying to say is that it makes up some type of name or a series of names. You would probably, Magnus, you'd probably have to get closer to have any kind of investigation beyond what you're already seeing.
Alright, I pulled out 3 names.
I don't see any statues on the map, so
It's these thingamadoopers. Right? Is it? Wait, this is pillars.
Yeah, Aearil let him know, like, that's these letters are supposed to produce a name, so we're supposed to speak them, I do believe.
So
Are
we
we-
have
are
Lord
we
Venom,
not-
Lady Agony, and the Slayer, but I don't know which corresponds
Yes.
to what.
So, do you say that, or are you saying that?
In private.
Stop.
how did you figure that out?
Lord Slayer, the Slayer, Lord Venom, and Lady Agony.
You start with a letter, and then you go to the 3rd letter past it, and that's the next letter in that person's name.
So, are you speaking it, or are you just telling them?
I'm just telling them. Because I think we're supposed to match them to...
Huh. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with trying.
Glad somebody can do that, because I cannot do these kind of puzzles.
That was surprisingly quick. You came up with that. Nice.
Okay, so
We have to.
what are y'all doing?
I'll mutter it under my breath as I figure it out.
I step forward and say, the Slayer, out loud.
All right. So as you step forward and say the Slayer, the first statue turns towards you and bows.
Oh good, I thought he was going to stab me or something.
Yeah, I was half expecting it to summon the Slayer.
That'd be fun.
Apparently he seems to be a nice guy.
I think keep it up.
Yeah.
Lord Venom,
or Lord
out
Venom.
loud.
As you say Lord Venom, the next statue turns towards you, bows.
I take one glance back at everyone else for a second. I turn back.
Turn back.
Lady Agony.
And the third statue turns towards you and bows.
Where are these statues, by the way? Because I see 6 pillars, but I assume those are not the statues.
Those are the statues.
Those are the statues. They're identical pillars, statues on either
thank
side.
you. That was it.
So there's
Three
six, 3 sets.
So they're all bowing.
Mm-hmm. There's
dear.
2 on each side looking at you and bowing.
Ugh.
Okay. So what are you doing? And you can see a little ways into the hallway on the other side, but you don't really see much. Hang on. You can just see. Why is it not working?
It looks like we passed.
I'm going to step to the side, gesture Renault, and say, all right, mister, you're next.
I'm following Walker, basically.
Oh, wait. I was gesturing to you to go ahead. Okay.
Well, you're better at this than me, clearly, so I'm not gonna.
So as the next of you walk into the room, nothing happens.
She walk into and just mutter, I'm glad they don't require any maiden elf.
Sacrifices? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also glad they wrote this in common.
Right?
No, Elvin, I could help.
It would have
Yes,
been
but
much harder
the
in Elven.
Yes, but the less games of telephone we have to play, the better.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm just going to wait here and wait for everyone else to start going on ahead.
I march ahead.
Okay. All right. So down the hall, you see kind of the hall going down, and as you continue down, we'll see what
When
you
she
see.
doesn't die walking past the statues, I continue.
Okay.
Unless only elves can go past them.
Unlike
Yeah, wait, she'll just keep going until she gets to a corner or something, or a bend, or a fork in the road, or whatever.
Okay. So as you approach this other area, you look around the corner and you see you see 9. You see not well. You see, from what you can see demonic maws on the wall. Each, from what you can tell, has a number near them. They're big enough that you can climb through, and they look like they're filled with some type of magical darkness that obscures what's on the other side. You can see a little bit into the room. The floor and the walls, from you can see, are form a mosaic that's obviously it represents the mist. I mean the abyss, the home of the demons. The infinite layers of that horrific place are represented by and with breathtaking and terrible beauty.
Aearil will slowly walk in the room and
I was going to say, now's a bad time to go to the bathroom.
No. She'll go, I have a bad feeling about this.
Why do you think I'm all the way back here?
All right, so you walk in the room.
Center of the room, looking around and seeing if there's like any clue more to like
Look for
if there's
Snoopy
like another
snacks.
puzzle.
smells like a puzzle to me.
And what's the worst game that happened?
Also smells like iron because all the blood.
Is there still blood on the floors, or did that stop at some point?
I've always thought blood smelled like copper.
There is a little bit of blood, but it's not doesn't give you any kind of real. This room looks kind of just left. There's not really much to it other than there's like I said, you see the mosaics and everything, and then there's 9 maws on the walls, and it looks like there's just this magical darkness inside of them and it looks like you could step through them.
Has there been blood on the floor in any of the previous rooms?
Yeah, there was some blood, but nothing like
Not as much as the
not
first
like
one?
not like a trail you could follow or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, investigate.
What are you investigating?
The general area to try and locate some clues as to how to deal with these numbered mobs.
So, Balshor, are you stepping in that one?
Not stepping in. I'm investigating the first one.
Okay. So you can do a perception check, which
Alright.
would give you overall. You want to investigate a specific one. You tell me what you want to specifically investigate.
Oh, well, I just did a perception.
Guess I'm
so I
going to
thought I was
perceive.
Okay.
Okay, so Magnus, you're kind of on the other side of the room, kind of looking at these. You don't really see anything special or anything interesting. Reno, you notice by the maw that's labeled number 8 that it looks like there's some the dust on the floor that's been disturbed.
Oh.
That's about all you can see.
Okay, somebody who's got some int, come over here and investigate.
I sit my ass down.
Okay. What am I looking at?
Well, it looks like there's some scuff marks near this particular portal. Maybe because, whoever was going through this got eaten, but, let's see if we can find something.
Okay, I'll investigate scuff marks.
So you see on the floor it's been disturbed, so there was likely some kind of passage here, but that's about all you can tell.
Okay.
All right, well, let's see. How big is this room again?
It's not huge.
Not more than 60 feet wide, so I can stand in the middle. And I'm going to
40 by
use my
50.
Divine Sense.
You're going to use your Divine Sense?
Yep. See if I can detect anything affected by the Hollow spell or the, basically the opposite of that. Celestial Fiend or Undead within 60 feet that is not concealed behind total.
The best you can tell is that you definitely know there is some true evil here. You cannot necessarily detect its specific location, but you know very strongly that there is some evil here.
There's some bad juju in this room.
All right, well, I could have told that without detecting anything.
Hey, but now you know that it's not anything like...
All right.
I would like to fire my crossbow down door 6.
Door 6?
Hole
Okay.
6 or whatever. The one labeled 6.
No one labeled 6.
Right.
The ball.
The bolt comes out of 5 and pecks Renault.
Okay. So you fire your crossbow into it. Nothing happens.
Okay, well, seems okay to me. Nothing screamed in either pain or anger.
So which one did you guys? So did you guys catch which one? I said
8.
Was okay. All right.
I missed that part.
Number 8 has the scuff marks. That's the one I had you come and investigate.
Oh.
Aearil would march forward towards 8 and slowly stick her arm in there with the torch and try to peer into.
Oh God! No!
Freaking...
All right.
Brave.
That was my favorite arm.
As you step towards it, you feel a tug at yourself, and you are pulled in. and you see Aearil disappear.
Well, shit.
Ah.
Do I drop the torch?
Well, hang on. We don't
So
know what
now we're
happened
all
to you.
blind.
Well, I was going to repeat the crossbow trick on door 8, but I guess I can't do that now.
Besides, we have 2 torches. Aearil has 1, but I think Golthi is the other.
I have torches.
You also. I mean, we all have torches.
Torches
I
are
mean,
not a
ones.
problem.
Well,
And,
Reno's stupid. He's gonna charge in.
Ah! I suddenly get up from where I was leaning against a wall. I'm like, hey, well, hold on a sec. And then you're already inside.
Pretty much.
Does he get
You're,
you
you're,
light
going,
void
you're
yet?
going. You're going through.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still not exactly sure what the point of this room is.
I'm not sure either, but
Probably just
they might be about to find out.
If
Probably
you don't
just
know
portals
which
to the
door to
9
go
levels
through,
of hell.
it will kill you.
The portals to the 9 levels of hell.
Great. What's so special about level 8?
I don't know, that's the one that's been disturbed recently. That's probably the safer one. Maybe it doesn't go to hell.
Level 8 is Cania and is a frozen wasteland ruled by Mephistopheles.
That sounds awful,
Hooray.
but I guess it could be
Okay.
worse.
So is anyone else stepping through, or is it just Reno and Aearil?
Yeah, why not?
Is everyone stepping through, or is it just?
No, no
Come on,
reason that
guys.
door's worthwhile. I'll
It's-
step through.
It's 200 gold.
Okay. So you're all
Balshor
Don't go
stepping
through
through.
Sure. Let's jump in a
As
hole.
So as you all step through, you see and smell what can only you figure out very quickly is some type of demonic ritual.
Lovely.
I was scared. I didn't see my character when they're all coming through, so I thought, oh god.
Did we all just like dogpile on top of each other?
You pretty much just bamfed through the thing. So in the middle of this room,
Ah,
you
it looks like a mouth.
see
It looks like a face.
you see a body laying on the table,
Oh my god.
and a
Hey, flesh golem.
an elf standing behind this creature laying on the table. So what you see is large room is supported by 4 thick pillars of purple stone. A dead human body is lashed to each. Bubbling cauldrons of vile goo cook over fires in the 4 corners of the room, with an odd arm or leg sticking out of each of the cauldrons. In the center of the room, resting on a purple stone slab, is a grotesque form. It looks like the head of a Roth has been attached to the body of a human. Behind the table, an elf, arms and face covered in blood, cackles madly at your appearance. Perfect. When my creation rises, you will be its first meal.
Oh god damn it.
From out of each of the 4 columns step 4 vaguely humanoid mounds of flesh. Similarly, baboon-like demons leap from the cauldrons and move towards you threateningly. Everyone
Okay,
roll initiative.
I would like to say to the elf, you need to learn how to breathe through your nose, because holy shit.
What?
Well, it's just
Whatever that thing
heavy
is,
You were
I'm
very heavy
chopping it
breathing
up
while
and
you
then
were
force feed
talking.
it to you.
Ah, shit, sorry. I'll keep that roll, I guess. Or do you want me to redo it?
All right. So, are you guys? Make sure you're adding it to the tracker. I'll add her. But
Alright, let me see.
How do
Fucking
we?
I
roll.
added myself, just changed my number to 4.
There's a
That's
line
safe,
you add
but-
after the roll. Let me see what it is.
it's
That's
in
it.
the post, the thread, the message thread.
Yeah, I'm looking for that. Or rather, I'm in it. I know it's down here somewhere.
I just don't have it open.
There we go.
There.
And then open
I can't
curly
paste
bracket
it to you
tracker.
in here.
Close
You're gonna have
curly
to look
bracket.
in there.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
So basically type in the stuff for the roll, and then space and sign, open curly bracket, tracker, close curly bracket.
You mean an ampersand? Ah,
No, the compound bow bracket.
We put it in voice chat.
he says.
Yeah, I tried finding it at Gizmo. I couldn't find it.
It's in the
The message, not
private message thread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I tried going there and I'm scrolling through shit and I'm not finding.
I put it in voice chat.
There we
Oh,
go.
voice chat. Okay.
Yeah, now it's in there too. Basically, you're looking for the post right after I say, "Where you at, Gizmo?" And
All right.
Do we have to edit that at all, Haki? Or
Change
just
the-
Edit it and not
Change
include the bracket.
change the
That's
2
awesome.
to whatever your initiative is.
I see.
Unless your initiative is, in fact, +2.
I don't know where my initiative is. Oh, there it is.
Not that.
No bueno.
Shit,
Oh.
looks like the bad guys are going first.
Okay. So everybody rolled initiative.
Yeah. What are these things we're fighting?
We don't know.
They are some kind of demon, as far as I tell.
Oh, okay.
oh boy, my favorite.
All right. So as you come in, all right. What's his movement?
I've heard about the some kind of demon. They're pretty tough.
Hey guys, I heard you like demons.
Stalker.
Okay. So this guy is going to step up in front of you and is going to step out. And as you do, you see a cloud of disgusting green gas reach out from the creature.
Ew.
Goes 10-foot radius.
Lovely. It's a fart attack.
So
he
it would
just
be,
farted in your face.
so there is a cloud.
Both our faces.
Where's the? Can I not draw with stuff? Yeah, draw shape.
Draw shape. Yeah.
Hold Alt
So-
for a circle.
Yeah. So about in that area is just as the entrance as you come into that is going to be green cloud. So I need Golthi and Renault to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there goes lunch.
You guys breathe in this poisonous gas, and you start to feel yourself choking, and your body you shake yourself and shake off the effect.
Okay.
All right. So that's his turn.
Alright, so it's not super dense.
So this guy's gonna go, and he's not gonna be able to do much because he can't actually get up there all the way yet.
Ha, loser.
Here. So he's gonna start running towards you guys.
So these columns are also enemies?
The columns are not enemies. No, there are creatures. There are like flesh creatures that are coming out of the columns.
Not in the corner. I mean, like kind of surrounding the ritual. The purple things. Those are creatures, or those are columns?
Yes, they are
pink
flesh.
fleshy.
They look like fleshy creatures, fleshy
Okay.
demons.
Okay.
All right, and so he's not really able to do much. So that's pretty much his turn. All right. So you see one of these flesh-like creatures start to lumber towards the move towards the this body in the middle.
Oh.
And as you do,
He's gonna eat and absorb his powers.
you see a flash of light and smoke appear, and the fleshy creature disappears and is assimilated into the
Body.
body.
Oh, gross.
So we need to stop that shit real quick.
Transformers.
I was gonna say body snatchers.
Oh no! Sorry, it's Voltron.
Oh dear lord. I would slap you, but I don't want to get into that smoke.
All right. So a second of those creatures moves towards the body, and you see them also disappear.
Oh shit. We're gonna get a chance to attack before these things all
Nope.
do that.
Voltron is going to form before we get a chance to do anything because we all rolled shit.
Yeah.
Actually,
them
gave
rolled
these,
a 9.
I even gave these things a -2 too.
I can throw a flask of acid at the sleeping dude.
So you see a third
Or a flask of
move towards the creature. Same thing. Moves towards and disappears.
Golthi, it's up to you. You got to kill the last one.
I'm not sure I can kill it in one hit, but I got another hit.
Give it everything you got.
Wait, is it my turn first? Holy
You get to
shit.
go before
the
that
last
does,
one.
anyway. Assuming you don't get hit by more poison and prevented to do anything.
This guy comes in, and he's going to make a Constitution saving throw. He's going to die.
Fail, you fucker.
Yep, he fails. So he is.
I love our really high initiatives.
They rolled high, we rolled low.
Okay.
The second roll was good.
So he is going to make an attack against Golthi.
There we go.
And he can has multi-attack, so he can attack twice. So that's a 11. Pretty sure that misses.
He's got to beat a 15.
Yep. All right. And that's a natural 1. So he does not do anything. He comes out. You see this thing coming at you on all fours, and then making a bite at you, like, and then making a claw attack at you, and you manage to deflect both of them away from you well before they're able to do any damage. All right. So Golthi, you're up.
I turn to the party and I say, above all else, support me. I'm stopping that thing. I rage and I charge the flesh golem to grapple it.
Okay. All right.
I proceed to provide you with emotional support.
Go, Golthi! Go!
Go ahead and make a strength.
With advantage.
I refuse.
Yep. With
Right,
advantage
let me make
since
sure
you're
I got this
raging.
right. Strength is +5, +2. So it's plus.
I hate to mention it, but he should get 2 attacks of opportunity against him.
You should. You
Yeah,
will.
I know.
You are.
I was like, but.
I'm well aware of that.
Okay.
But this thing needed to be stopped.
Yep.
And I got
And
25 hit points.
So let's resolve those attacks of opportunity. So that's a 10 and a 18.
The 18 is going to hit.
18 hits. So you take. What's this?
Oh, and I got a, what's it called? Resistance because of rage. Which is really useful, by the way, I'm just saying.
So you take. You take 5 slashing damage. So I have that, so you take 3. So it takes damage.
Damn it.
You're down 22. All right. So you currently have this creature grappled. He is not moving.
If I didn't move my full distance, can I... Oh, because I'm only going to move half, right? If I attempt to drag him. So how much movement do I have remaining?
So you have... What's your movement? 40 feet?
Yeah, if I moved... Is it? 1 second, let me make sure. Walking speed, 30 feet.
30 feet. So you moved 20
15.
feet.
From this square here, next to Reynolds.
Okay. So you could probably pull him back a square, but that's about all you could do. And so you have to make a strength check to do that.
Oh, I gotta make a strength check to just
Yeah.
move him?
If you're going to move him. If you're grappling him, you're holding him in place. But if you're going to move him, you need strength
And
check.
if I fail my strength check, does that let go?
You just won't move him. You won't be able to move him.
Then yeah, I'll... Because I got advantage, so of course I'll make that
Okay.
strength.
All right.
Love advantage.
If you move him one square, closer, I can support in melee
So yeah,
without having
you
to
manage to pull him up with you 1 square.
Wait, I think it would have to still have taken an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you gotta move at least. Yeah, at least.
Oh well.
He'll take 1.
I mean, you're wearing armor.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not worried about. I'm not as worried about getting hit. I'm just. I also can move without penalty, but I still take attacks of opportunity as normal.
Okay, so you're done. That's the end of your turn. So let's see. This guy down here is going to start rushing at you. 30 feet.
Wait, isn't he grappled?
No, this
Wrong
guy down
guy,
the bottom.
different guy.
He's trying to look at.
I
Right.
got confused by the arrows.
All right. So that's about as far as he can go. All right. So this guy is going to try to break your grapple.
He's got to beat a 21.
He rolled the natural one.
That's 3 21s in a row. What the shit?
So he is.
You are mad,
still.
Tzeentch.
He is still grappled and not going anywhere. So that's his turn. Balshor, you're up.
All right. Okay. Well, since we got a full turn and everyone else still has yet to attack, I was thinking about making our odds a little bit easier by using Burning Hands on these 2 guys kind of closest.
Burn him.
You do that, you will hit Reno.
No, I'm
You
going
can
to
move forward.
Okay.
move.
Okay.
Oh, Burning Hands is a cone. That's nice.
I can hit both of the two closest to me if I move there, right? Is that legal?
I think so.
So it's 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
So you would be able to hit the other guy, but you'd be able to hit. You'd hit these two.
Yeah. I don't think. I think that's the best I could do. I don't think I can hit them and the mutant big flesh.
That's
Okay.
okay. Just keep them pinned.
That's a dex save, I believe, right?
Oh, yeah, because I can't attack the guy that Tzeentch is grappling with cone, right? Because I'd be hitting.
So
him too.
what is your what's your spell
Can you?
save?
No, can't attack him and not hit you.
I'm fine with that.
I wasn't.
I've got a better plan.
No,
Yeah,
I think it'd be.
Oh,
I think
the
it'd
other
be
thing
better
is,
for me just.
Balshor, you need to make a Constitution saving throw because you moved into the gas.
Oh, that's fine.
So go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw.
Don't roll away.
Nice. Okay. So you have no effect on you. You kind of breathe in the gas, and you cough a little bit, but you shrug off the effect. All right. So you're making your burning hands, correct?
Yeah, and I'll hit
Okay.
the two closest to us.
Okay. So they need to make a dex save, and what's your spell DC?
I do not know what that is.
Are you sorcerer or wizard?
I'm a sorcerer.
He's sorcerer.
So
What's your modifier?
your charisma modifier.
Okay,
So
so
look on your
5.
character sheet.
5.
No. Look on your character sheet. You should have a spell save DC. Under spells, if you're doing D&D Beyond, you should have save DC under there. Modifier, spell attack, and save DC. It's 13.
Under the spells tab, or
Yes. In D&D Beyond, under the spells tab, you have the save DC.
Roll 21.
I don't know where it is on Roll20. It's somewhere
Yeah.
on there where your spells are, but it's a spell save. It's 13.
It's at the top of the spell list on Roll20 on the spell tab.
Okay.
DC, is that what you're talking about?
Spell DC.
Yeah.
So one of them rolls a 13, and one of them rolls a natural 20. So that means they take half damage. Yep. So go ahead and roll your damage. It's 3d6 fire damage, and then they'll take half.
Trying to find it. Burning hands. Okay, there we
Yep,
go.
just roll 3d6. Okay, so 8 damage, so they each take 4 damage.
Well, that was disappointing.
Welcome to my world.
Saving throws at this level are not usually your friend.
Okay, all right. So that's Balshor's turn.
I mean,
Renault.
what do we notice from the enemies? Do they just not?
You notice that the flesh creatures are trying to get to the body in the middle, and you notice that these smaller ape-like creatures are rushing you to try to kill you. That's about all. And you see the body in the middle. Obviously, is some kind of ritual. The elf that's standing behind the body is just kind of sitting there, chuckling and laughing to himself. He's clearly pretty mad.
Well, I'm trying to. No, I mean, like, did Balshor's fire burp affect these two?
It did damage to them, yes.
Okay.
You could tell it did damage to them, but it nothing
Sorry.
special.
I was just testing the roll.
All right. So Renault, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Divine Favor upon myself, because I can't cast it on anyone else, and I'm the better option anyway. And then I'm going to saunter up to Fleshy and smack him with my hammer.
So you're walking past these two creatures?
Well, I only get the attack of opportunity from the
Right.
one because that's the only
Right.
one I'm leaving.
Yep.
Attack rate.
So that's a natural 1. Okay. Wow. I need to get rid of my die.
He was
I've rolled
distracted by
3 natural
Balshor's
1s so
fire.
far. All right. So we're gonna set that die to the side. All right. So you get so you rolled an attack on. What are you doing?
That was my hit.
So you rolled a.
And damage.
So you rolled a 10 to hit what? The
fleshy. Yeah.
Okay.
The fleshy who is prone and grappled.
At 10 hits, and you did 10 damage. Correct. Okay.
Sorry. 10 plus 1d4.
10 plus 1d4.
Divine favor.
Break his leg.
What's divine favor?
Divine favor is a paladin first level spell that I can cast as a bonus action. It does all of my weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 radiant damage.
So it's like a weak smite.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bonus smite.
So you did a total of 12 damage. All right.
Yep.
So you see it. It takes the damage and roars a little bit. It doesn't really look at you or anything like that. It just you see it looking at the body in the middle, and it makes an awful roaring sound. It looks pretty rough. All right. So that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Walker, you're up.
Does the gas affect the spaces that are directly behind Balshor?
No, it's just that square where
Awesome.
right at the entrance of that.
I'm going to move up here, draw my bow, and cast Hunter's Mark on Fleshy.
On this guy?
Firing into melee.
That's not a thing in 5th edition, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's firing when you're in melee, not firing into melee. Okay, so he is Hunter's marked. Let me mark that quick. Oops.
I disagree with that change, but I'm glad it's there.
Right? I'm like, I have very mixed feelings on this subject. But I'm just like, you know what? Let's roll with it.
So he's Hunter's marked.
Yes, he's currently marked.
Okay. So you get an extra d6 of damage, right?
Yes, with any weapon attack, I can also have advantage on perception or survival to find it.
Okay.
And it lasts an hour.
So are you making an attack?
Can I? I thought casting my spell was an action.
Pretty sure Hunter's Mark is a bonus
action.
action.
It's a bonus action. Yeah, no, I shoot it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your attack.
Let me check. There it is. Damn it.
All right. So you fire an arrow. It almost clips Renault as you fire it, and it sticks into the wall on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Miss the flesh creature. All right. Yezu, you're up.
And I don't think I have line of sight on the flesh thingy.
You do not.
I'm going to take a shot and cast Dissonant Whispers on the elf.
On the what? On the elf?
Yeah.
Cackle.
That's a 13 wisdom save.
Okay.
That's 3d something. 3d6.
All right. When you see the bolt fly across the room. Or no, this is Dissonant Whispers, right? So it's more just like a pulse of energy.
It's a psychic attack, and if he fails his save, he has to run away from me.
Right. And as it strike him, you just see him collapse and onto.
He's fainted?
He's dead.
Wow.
He just blew his head up.
All right.
Okay.
I go.
Go Yezu.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. That is
Okay.
a really nice first level spell.
All right.
As long as they
They
fail,
fail a
Aearil.
lot of damage at first level.
as long as they fail their saving throw.
Aearil, you're up.
Hi. Hi. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to move up so I can cast Fairy Fire without hitting people. Just have to be in line of sight where I'm casting.
Yeah, the
I thought
smog
Fairy Fire was just an option.
It is a 20-foot cube. Anything in it has to roll a dex save. Objects automatically are lit up and whatnot. So I will cast it. Shit. About here. So I don't get Renault and them in it. But I get at least these guys gassed or whatever they are in the corpse.
Okay.
So they all have to make
You're going
dexterity.
here. You're trying to get this guy and the corpse.
Okay. See my arrow? God damn it. This one, and the corpse.
Is that big of an area that you can do?
20-foot cube, yes.
20-foot cube.
Same as sleep.
So that
It'll hit friend or foe, and that's not 20 feet.
Okay, so you're trying to get those. People keep going all over the place with arrows, and it's not helping.
just draw a square.
Okay, all right. So you're trying to hit those 4 creatures or those 3 creatures.
Those
Correct.
3 and the corpse on the table.
That's a 20-foot cube.
That's basically what I'm hitting.
A square is 5 feet, right? So
How is that
That's
20
correct.
foot? That's not 20 foot.
No, the cube is not 20 feet. It's a 20 feet. The cube is 20 feet in diameter.
Radius or diameter?
You can do circles with Alt, by the way.
Yeah, but it's a cube.
One more accurate measure.
It
Oh,
does
it's
specify cube.
Oh, I see.
So is each side of the cube 20 feet, or is it distance from the center 20 feet?
The
Oh,
cube
I
itself
actually might.
is 20 feet. Okay.
For the duration?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, shed dim light in a 10-foot. Oh, no.
It's 20 by 20. It's a 20-foot
Yes.
cube. So
Right.
20 foot by 20 foot. So no, it is not anywhere near that big.
So it's 4
Half
squares.
that size.
you can hit
So
all 3 of those things, though.
If you want to hit, you could hit these 3 things here. Like if you started it here, and you could hit those 3. That's about what you could hit.
Yeah, I just want to hit the 3 without hitting our teammates, because it will hit friendly.
There you go.
And it'll give the enemy advantage on
second.
hitting our teammates.
Oh, wait, hang on. I misdrew this, I think. Ah, whatever.
It 4x4. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so
That's what you could do it there,
hit
or you could
2.
do it there. You can't get 3.
Do
Okay.
the 2 further ones, because one of the closest one has already been hit if they're turning into teammates.
Yeah.
I did the 2 further ones.
So you want to do there?
Yeah.
Okay. all right.
She could do the furthest one and the corpse. That
So
that
these-
might be the better option. It's
So
a
these
60-foot
2 are
range.
very, very. All right, that's what she said you want to do. So
That's up to the
that's
area.
what she's doing. So those 2 are fairy fired.
Did they fill their decks?
Saving throws.
Hang on. Well, it is a deck save, isn't it?
Unfortunately.
One does, one does not.
I have a feeling these have really high dexterity.
So
Save.
the one that does isn't very fired.
Other way around. This guy is fairy fired. This guy is not.
That works.
And the
There
one
you
that's very fired is a torch now.
All right.
Yay for torches.
All right. So that is your turn, correct?
No.
No.
As a
Okay.
bonus action, I will use Inspiration on Balshor. So when he casts his next attack or whatever, he'll be able to have D6.
Okay. All right. So you sing a little song. You play a song of inspiration on your. What do you
Not
hit?
just sing.
Give
Okay.
me
Your
a
turn.
beat. Give
So
me
you
a
sing
hey.
a song of inspiration to Balshor, and so Balshor, you take a 1d6 inspiration die.
And
That you can
that's what, more damage or
No, you can add that to a d20 for a hit, for an attack, or a save, or something like that.
can I
I
apply
can
it
use my
to
violin there.
save roll? In reverse,
What?
can it be used to negate an enemy's save roll or
No.
partially negate? Okay.
Just
so it's
it
just
is
to
for
help.
your rolls that you can add to your rolls.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Like say being inside that smoky cloud.
Right. All right. So
Right.
that's your turn.
That
She's
is
saying
now
right.
my turn, yes.
So top of the
I
round.
use my violin.
So as you cast that, you see a glow at these 3 pillars, and 3 additional flesh demons appear
Oh shit.
on
Crap.
the pillars.
I was really hoping killing the asshole would take care of that.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was gonna have an impact.
All right. So
I hope it wasn't my spell.
this dude is going to turn and attack Reno. He's going to roll a 9 plus.
Probably not gonna hit.
But
My guess is probably not going to hit. So that's 11
Yeah, no.
for his first attack, and a fall off the table. A 8 for the second attack.
Shrugs
Neither
it
one of
off.
those are going to leave. He goes and tries to bite and bite at you and swing your claw. You manage to block him with your shield, and it has no effect. All right. So this guy who is trying to run at you guys is going to run up and also attack Balshor.
That's not Balshor.
I mean Reno. That's a 12. I'm guessing that's going to miss. Okay. And that's a 7, or that's a 9. So both of those miss again. Wow. Okay. Maybe I need to go back to the other die. All right. So, doesn't do anything. All right. So, next flesh demon comes out of the pillar and starts lumbering toward the body, lands on top of it, and not the those pillars are. Oh, 1 second.
Cauldrons.
Nope, those are the pillars. The cauldrons are where the baboon-like creatures came out of. The pillars are where the other things are coming out of.
Cauldrons. Are these cauldron boars?
I guess so. Freaking Evan Jaguar bullshit.
No, that's not what.
Hot reference.
Okay. All right. So you see him go to the body. The flash disappears. The next one, do the same. You see the next one come up. Move towards the body. Flash. And it disappears.
So the 3 that we can do nothing about disappear. Got it.
Pretty much. And yep, last one does the same thing. Moves up disappears.
Can you grapple as an attack of opportunity?
No.
No.
That's bullshit.
Okay. So this guy up here is going to sit right where he is. He will need to make a Constitution saving throw,
Oh,
and he rolls a 20. All right.
damn.
And so he's going to take 2 attacks against Balshor. It's a 2 and an 18. All right.
He disembowels you.
I'm guessing the 18 is going to hit. So he tries to bite at you. No real effect. But he comes back and swings his claw around, and you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh man, he's going for that kidney.
Always for the kidney.
All right. And all right. So Golthi, you're up.
How's this guy in front of me look?
I'm like almost dead.
He looks fairly rough.
Kind of move him into that square with the gas cloud.
Can you do a suplex?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Do you think he'll be affected by it?
You wanna just drag him in there, or do you wanna do something else? What do you want to do?
I don't know if I can do any attacks on grappling because I think those are all like feats and shit. Like if it wouldn't accomplish much, I'd just let go of him and bash that fucker with alchemist fire.
I don't know if you want to do that while you're grappling.
It's your
him,
call.
though.
Whatever you want to do. What do you want to do?
Fucking put me on the spot here, why don't you?
That's
your
kind
turn.
I only know that if I let go of him, it'll be his turn to.
Yes, he's
You
going to
can-
go for a swan dive.
So if you want to hold until you're
I will hold until
he's dead.
I will hold until he's dead, and then when he dies, I'm going to rush that fucker on the table
You cannot
and wail on him with it.
can't hold a move action. You can hold an action, but you cannot hold a move action.
I
So
can't
if you
hold
want
a
to,
move action.
no.
So
if
can
you
I?
want,
If when he dies, can I throw my alchemist fire at that corpse on the table?
Yes, you could.
Okay, I will do.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're holding your action, and the trigger is when he dies, you will throw your alchemist fire.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the next guy is going to go is this guy. He is going to come up and try to say hello to Golthi.
I tell him to eat shit.
Hello, Golthi.
And he is going to
He's going to hand you a pamphlet with Mephistopheles on the top of it.
He's Mephi's witnesses.
Mephi's witness.
Did you take damage this turn? You didn't take damage this turn. Did you? That past. Did you? You did take damage. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I took damage, so I have
yeah.
23 hit points.
Yeah, but so
22.
keep in mind your rage. If you do not take damage during the turn, you lose your rage.
Your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you have not attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then.
Okay.
So we're not counting grappling a monster as attacking a hostile creature.
You're not attacking if you're grappling. You're just holding. So okay, but you took damage, so it's fine. All right, so he's going to attack you, and that's a 10. I'm guessing that's going to miss.
Yes.
All right. I feel like these should be with advantage, but let it go.
You can move the flesh
Oops.
bag in the way.
All right, so that is an 18.
Do I get a disadvantage for grapple?
You know, I'm not sure.
Let me check. Oh fuck. Where'd I have? Oh shit! What'd I just do?
Oh boy.
Goddamn D&D Beyond. I was holding. I can't hold down my push to talk and use the
Oh, I
mouse.
see. Well, go ahead and look
Yeah,
it up
because
first.
then it tells me that I'm like, oh, you're doing it. Action. Okay, action. Escaping a grapple. Moving a grappled creature. When you grab a creature and wrestle with it, you can use an action to make special melee attack, grapple, or blah, 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 blah. Target of grapple must be no more than one size larger than you, using at least one free hand, try to seize a target. By at least one free hand, try to seize a target.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I would say we'll stick with that just for expediency. We're taking too much
Okay.
time doing rule lawyering, to be honest. So let's just no advantage. He hits you. Does 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. All right. So you take 5 points of slashing damage.
3.
That would be okay. So 3. All right. So Big Ugly is going to attempt to break the grapple, and that is a 8. You're gonna roll your
He's rolling.
strength contest, Tzeentch?
Darn. What?
Okay. All right. So he continues to be grappled. All right. Yeah, he really continues to be grappled.
Down.
Yeah. So all right. So Balshor, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Alright.
All right. You are on that verge. You almost succumb to the poison, but you manage to shrug it off.
Oh fuck.
Does it
All right.
have like a time effect to it the more you stand in it?
1 minute. It's 10 rounds. It's the round for 10 rounds.
No, I mean like, does it become harder to?
No. The
sit
spell,
while
the
you're
DC doesn't change.
Okay.
Also, you can add that d6 that I gave you to your saves.
Yeah. I didn't want to burn it if I didn't need to.
Yeah, he's fine.
It lasts for
You
10
succeeded.
minutes.
Okay. Okay. And so, what are you doing?
Well, they're all kind of mixed together there. I guess I could try another cone. I'll hit the. Oh wait, one of them's a friendly now. Is
I don't think you can hit him though.
well, I'm
So,
almost dead. So maybe I should move further back and just single target.
so if you did a cone attack, you would. I would say that for
I'm not.
you,
I'm not.
you're
I'm not
okay.
gonna. I'm not gonna do
Okay.
that because
What
they're
are you gonna
all
do?
mixed together and I'm almost dead. I'm going to at least try and kill the one that's closest to me, but I'm going to move further away
Okay.
so I don't.
So if you move away, he will get a attack of opportunity against you.
Unless you disengage, but if you disengage, you can't cast your spell.
Correct.
Wait,
So are you
what? I don't
disengaging?
understand. What?
If you move away from a creature and someone who's engaged with you, in melee, you get they get an attack of opportunity against you, which means they get a free attack. If you don't want to take an attack of opportunity and move away, you can disengage as your action.
Oh, but I don't get to attack them.
No, you do not get to take an action.
I am going to heal you next turn.
Right, but if I don't survive, okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm going to heal you twice next turn.
All right, I'll just stick it out then. If
So what are you
you're
going to
killing
do?
me Anyway, I'm going to attack the guy who's right next to me.
Doing what?
With what's firebolt.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. All right. Roll your attack. That hits. ahead and roll your damage. Gonna roll your damage.
Oh, sorry. What is that? I rolled the firebolt.
Right, you
I
rolled
forget
to
to-
attack. You roll your damage, which is 1d10.
Nope, 2. No, wait, yeah, 1. Sorry.
I rolled a 22.
No, you rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
You need to roll 1d10 for your damage.
Oh, I clicked the button. I thought that was gonna.
That's
oh,
for
I
your
see.
attack.
It's a separate thing.
It's again your
Go ahead.
attack. You need to roll your damage. There you go. All right, so
Yay.
5 damage. With that, you see the firebolt burn up the creature, and it collapses to the ground.
Oh, it's dead.
It's dead.
Okay.
All right, so Reno, you're up.
By the way, I would point out the one that is verified, you do have advantage on all your attacks on.
Damon, you there?
Do I get to keep that buff until I use it, or is it only good for the turn?
Can you not hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Now we
you.
can.
Okay, so you couldn't hear me before then.
No.
Okay. I am going to smack Fleshy. I'm going to use my inspiration so that I can make sure I smack him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Wait, when do you declare that you're using inspiration?
Before you roll.
Ooh, okay.
So that's a 14.
But
Okay.
I haven't rolled the inspiration roll, so if that
Alright,
hits,
go ahead.
then I'm going to
Go ahead and roll your inspiration. I mean, you can't say if it doesn't hit.
Well, no, I was just saying it doesn't.
right.
If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. But
All
I
right,
did.
so you-
Yeah.
Uh,
And so 10 damage.
hang on a second. What
Okay.
are we doing here? So
Okay.
you roll if you're rolling to hit. You roll.
I rolled. I used my inspiration, but if I hit anyway, then it didn't matter. I rolled it again anyway. So that's the
not how
inspiration.
that's not your inspiration. So
I still used it. I understand that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is inspiration doesn't allow you to roll it twice.
What does? No, not the inspiration from. It basically gives you advantage.
No, bardic inspiration.
No, not bardic inspiration.
The inspiration we
He's
got.
about the fairy fire.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no, he's not. She's not talking about.
No, we're talking. You gave us inspiration at the end of last session.
Okay, all right, fine. All right, so you use that. I didn't.
Damn.
Okay, all right. It's confusing with a bard in the
Correct. It
thing.
uses the
Okay.
same term and it's
So
stupid.
you hit. You did 6 damage.
10 damage.
Oh,
6
and
damage plus a
1d4.
d4.
Okay, all right. So you come through with your warhammer, glowing with the light of your what is your god?
He is
No one important.
not on my character sheet. God damn it.
Oh, okay. Whatever your god is.
Ghizmo. Ghizmo is his god.
The paladin without a god. That's funny.
I have a god. I wrote it down. It's on the character sheet, but it's not on their little shirt sheet that they show you.
Yeah. So anyway, that is enough damage to you see the creature collapse in Golthi's arms. And when he dies, Golthi, you get
Woo.
to throw your
Last of Alchemist Fire.
right.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Let me make
And
sure
take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Blah blah blah. Alchemist Fire, Flask, damage, utility, combat consumable. A creature can end this blah blah blah. Yeah, creature can end this damage. Make a DC 10 dexterity check. Good luck when you're fucking unconscious.
Or
Throw this
whatever the hell
flask
he
up to
is.
20 feet. Is that within 20?
Yeah.
That is 25.
That is 25 feet to him.
Oh no!
Can I make
so
it?
you'd have
Can I make a what's it called?
so alchemist
Step?
fire. Hang on one
Can I
second.
make a
No,
step or no? No.
Does it have a
One sec.
radius?
hang on. I'm looking it up. So you can roll it, throw it past 20 feet. It would be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage
prone?
being
Hit a prone? Go ahead.
Yeah. So technically that's correct. So actually you would be at advantage anyways because you're throwing it at something that is prone. So it would be negated.
So it's
essentially.
a normal throw.
So you would just make your attack.
is it a strength check?
No, it's
It
just
would
an
be a
attack.
ranged. It would be a
Dexterity.
ranged attack.
So Dex.
It's like throwing your
So,
javelin.
yeah. So make a ranged attack. Okay.
Is that
So that
gonna
hits.
hit an unconscious prone creature?
Yeah.
So it
So it
takes
hits.
1d4 damage and is on
so-
fire.
So it shatters on the body. You don't really see a whole lot of effect. Go ahead and roll your 1d4.
1d4 per turn.
Yep. What you do see, what'd you roll? You rolled a 16, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as it lands, it lands right on the corpse. However, you don't see any real effect from the fire. However, you do see that the corpse is chained down, and you see the fire licking at the chains, but not really having any impact.
Oh, okay.
All
All
right.
right. So, Walker, you're up.
My bonus action, I'll change the target of my hunter's mark to the fairy fired asshole.
Okay.
Then I'll shoot it.
All right. So this guy is now very fired. Using for that. Not very fired. So go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
Does a 14 hit?
Sure. Yeah, it does.
Oh, thank God.
So go ahead and roll your damage, and then add your 1d6 for your hunter's mark.
There you go.
Okay. So yeah, you fire a bow and it goes right through the skull of this thing, and just you see like almost like a gunshot. The back of its head just blows out. It is very dead.
Awesome.
All right. Yezu.
All right, I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at that one.
Okay. Go ahead and make your ranged spell attack.
It's 1d plus 5. Yeah, that's nice.
That most definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
D10 plus 3, 11 force damage.
Okay, so you send a bolt right by Reno's head, slamming into the creature. It tears its shoulder off, doing enough damage to bring it down. You see it collapse onto the ground, and it is no longer breathing.
I wait about 5 seconds and then go, "Hey, Reno, duck."
I quiet.
Thanks!
Okay. All right. So all of the threats at this point you guys can see
Yeah, I can
um,
see.
are down.
It's that one.
So
We can't see that one. Well, actually, I think Balshor can.
Asher can
oh
get
wait,
me
no,
a
I'm
healer.
sorry. There is one more guy
Yeah,
in
there's
there.
one more guy.
Sorry,
It's just some of us can't quite see him.
forgot about that. Okay. So Aearil, you're up.
Aearil would like to cast Cure Wounds on Balshor.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your. Was it 1d4 plus 2?
I think I already have it in my attack.
Okay, so go ahead and
I was
roll
gonna
it.
say that's a lot weaker than my Cure Wound spell. Damn.
You know, it occurs to
1d8.
me that we have a party in which nobody has the spell Grease. And it would be really useful!
I got oil.
All right. So Balshor,
have
you
a-
take 4 points of healing. All right. Is that your turn, or are you doing anything else?
I would like to, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on Gomi, because it is a bonus action.
Cast what?
On who? On who?
Healing word.
Oh,
On
healing.
who?
Golthi.
Golthi.
You cannot
I
see
see.
Golthi from where you are right now.
You'd have
Okay,
to take
move
a
up.
step at least.
Okay, if you're moving up, then you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That go well.
Maybe you should move until you're not staying in the gas. That way you only have to do it once.
Okay.
Oh, right. Alright,
So, all right. So yeah, if you're
I
good.
still have to move through the gas, so it doesn't matter.
So you're
I'll move
good.
through it.
Okay, go ahead and move
And-
through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand on the corpse.
Yeah.
Then I Healing Word him. So he
Okay.
takes six.
Alright. So Golthi takes +6 healing.
He takes 6 healing damage.
Yeah, plus 6 healing damage. All right. So that's your turn. As you do that, you see, much like 3 of the creatures, a flash of light, and 3 creatures appear again
Oh my god.
in from the pillars.
But this pillar remains empty, though, right?
Nope. It does not.
But
Sorry?
there's something different about this one.
I just hadn't done it yet.
It's your mother.
I had the other guys ready to go.
I say we set the charges, bring the ceiling down, and get the hell out of here.
Do we just destroy these pillars?
You can attempt to.
Or we could just pick up the body and move it down the hallway.
Body's
and then
chained
burn
down.
them as a...
Chained down. The body's chained down.
It's also
I
on fire.
You know, semantics.
Okay. All right. So
Unfortunately, I don't think I can Hunter's Mark inanimate objects.
We could probably burn the body too, couldn't we?
We're
I
trying.
always set the body on
It is
fire.
burning,
We're trying.
as far as we know.
I threw
So-
alchemist fire at it, Magnus. It's on fire, but with little
Alright.
effect.
all right. So you again, just as before, these 3 move towards the
Body.
the body and disappear in a flash of light. Oh, and 4. I say 4 of them. Nope. Wait, hang
he's-
on.
No,
I
no,
know.
one of them doesn't get
No.
to move yet.
I know. I'm getting there. I got screwed up. Give me a break. All right. So those 3 move and disappear in a flash of light.
Golthi, engage in hug.exe.
Well, we don't know how much. Should I engage in hug.exe or should I just run up and start beating the motherfucker with a warhammer?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't remember how many hits we took to take down the last one.
2.
All right, so Golthi. So as of right now, nothing. So one thing you can tell so far at this point is the creatures that are running at the body. They are not attacking you. The only thing that's attacking you are these small ape-like creatures.
Right. How's this guy looking on the table?
It's a corpse.
The same as before, but on fire.
Yeah, it's a corpse that is slowly burning because it's had some fire thrown on it. But other than that, it's a corpse.
All right, how strong do these pillars look? Or rather, can you better describe them? Or like black stalactites sticking out of the ground?
They are blue stone pillars running from the floor to the ceiling.
To the ceiling. Do they look like
Yes.
structurally sound or?
They look pretty stout.
Shit. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
only I get hunters mark inanimate objects.
Fuck that noise. Yeah.
So
Roll up and start.
you do see that, like I said before, you do see the chains are holding the corpse down.
Chains are holding the corpse down.
Yes.
Is the corpse unconscious or awake right now? Sorry.
It's a corpse.
Well, that
It's not a
doesn't
zombie.
actually.
It's just a corpse.
I mean, this
It's a
is
corpse.
D&D. That doesn't stop it from moving
has a
around.
Right. It's a valid question. Question is, break big pillars or start destroying the corpse?
I mean, there's the crazy option of breaking the chains and seeing what happens.
Yeah, that's
Probably not, though.
lunacy. Now I'm going to try to destroy the brain case. I'm going to roll up and start bashing the skull with a warhammer.
Maybe. Wait, don't your super warhammer.
Or whatever it is I have. A
Have a
maul.
maul.
It's a. Hold on, I'm going to call it. It's, you know what I did.
It's a club.
Yeah, you're going clubbing. We know you're going clubbing.
So
The maul is pretty much a warhammer. I only told you I'm going to bash the skull.
Okay.
As hard as fast as I can until it's like powder.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Do I have to roll for a prone, unconscious, stationary? Can I
Chained down corpse.
Make
Yeah,
an
can I-
intelligence check.
The barbarian makes an Yeah, okay, what do I know?
Hey, there we go.
So you believe that destroying the corpse may not have any effect on this ritual, but moving it may.
That is an altar. If you move it off the altar, that might interrupt any sort of ritual.
Why
That
do
was
you have
actually gonna be
14
my next
intelligence?
question.
I don't have 14 intelligence. I have +2. Wait. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I do have 14 intelligence.
Oh.
Oh, because I rolled fucking awesome on my character's stats.
My dope
and I
stats
did
are
it-
14.
I did it in Roll20 with Ghizmo watching. Like, I rolled like 3. Yeah, I rolled 3 15s. A 14, a 12, and a 13.
Well, la-dee-da.
It's great.
They call him Kroll, the book reader.
They call him Golthi the nerd.
I feel like there should be like a penalty for just being a barbarian, that like you can't have an intelligence higher than like an 8.
No,
Well, I thought-
Conan was pretty smart.
I was like,
yeah,
I remember you were illiterate.
Anyways, okay. So what do you want to do?
Anyways, can I rip the chain free from the chain?
You can try make a strength check.
I didn't
cut its
take
hands off.
First of all, please give me an attack of opportunity from running out of this guy's influence so I can maintain my.
Oh, that's right. You do need.
Oh yeah,
to
keep
have
your
a-
rage on.
Please, God, hit me!
He wants to get hit. This is
Bar-
amazing.
Barbarians are like that. That is a 21. I'm pretty sure that's
Awesome.
gonna hit.
He hits you.
Yeah, I feel like Schwarzenegger. Come on, hit me, do it.
God, this
That's,
freaking S.
That's 4 damage.
Oh, no, he's an M.
Oh,
He's
la
an
di
M.
da, I take 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. You take 2. Okay.
Nice. There we
All
go.
right.
Rage
So
is still
go ahead
active.
and make a strength check as I'll let you make a strength check as a bonus action. I'll let you do that
With advantage.
with advantage. All right, so you grab the chains, pulling as hard as you can. I mean, hang on. Instead of making a strength check, make an athletics check.
Acrobatics is
Athletics, not
Dex.
acrobatics.
Oh, athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that's also a. Athletics is for me is the same as my strength check.
It's the same. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
it's +5, and then I get the +2 because it's a strength score based check.
So you grab the corpse and you start wrestling it, and you pull and manage to break the chains, pulling it off of the table.
Awesome.
You now have a corpse.
Is it still on fire?
It is smoldering, but it is not on fire.
Oh, okay.
Can I put sunglasses on it and pretend it has like a personality? And
This is not Weekend Birdies.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it that one movie with
I don't know.
freaking...
He was recently on fire. He might be
Right.
getting unburned.
Right.
Can I toss it at Renault
I
and
was
play
thinking that more
Get Help?
recent movie with Daniel Radcliffe.
So you have a corpse. All right. So what are you doing? You made your movement, and you've pretty much done what you can do. So
Can I move double my? If that was a bonus action, can I move double?
No.
Because I didn't attack this turn.
no, I'm not. That's a stretch.
Did we consider if the corpse is still on fire or not?
No, it's not. It's not on
Yeah.
fire.
I wouldn't say it's on fire. I don't think Alchemist Fire will keep it. It doesn't. It just
Yes, it
burns.
does.
I don't think. Does it keep it on fire?
Yes. Well, Alchemist Fire continues burning for a specific number of rounds.
Spend the rest of your action to put it out.
You can't put out Alchemist Fire.
Oh
Okay.
no!
It's like white phosphorus, basically.
Wait, only one side of it's on fire.
Make a dex save to try to put the fire out as you're trying to pick up.
No, that's if he wants to. He
corpse.
doesn't have to though.
Okay, you don't have to
What?
pick it up. Well, no, you
You
already
made my
picked it up.
dex save with advantage.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your dex save with advantage. All right.
Okay.
So you managed to not burn yourself too badly.
Handling a flaming corpse.
All right. So you were holding you managed to put the fire out. You're good.
So actually, it states it does not have a duration. They take a 1d4 fire damage at the start of their turn each turn until they take a dex save.
Right. All right. So your turn's over. Unless you're gonna do, are you gonna take an action to do something?
What kind of action can I take at this point aside from throw the corpse?
Hurl the corpse.
You could throw the corpse if you wanted to.
Can I
Pass
throw
it
my
to
hand
Renault.
axe? Can I throw like a hand axe or a javelin?
Yeah,
Just
you
one
can throw,
simple one-handed light thrown range 20.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
you can throw your hand axe or your javelin.
I'm gonna throw a javelin because I don't want to lose the hand axe. I have to get the fuck out.
I keep looking at the my character, and it looks like she's dead.
What are you throwing it at?
Shit. Good question. I'm gonna throw it at
This is the longest 6 seconds ever, by the way.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I know.
attack. Throw it. I'm gonna throw it at the baboon ghoul, the cauldron.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and make your ranged attack.
Is he attacking a cauldron?
This is
Where's your roll?
1d20 plus 2. Yes.
That's an
Okay.
8.
All right.
Yeah.
So yes, that does miss. All right. So that's your turn. All right. So this guy is going to see you, and let's see.
I'm just imagining Tzeentch just pulled a Dio.
He's going to run over to you and make an attack. It's multi-attack, so he's going to attack you twice. That is a natural 20.
Oh fuck!
Yay.
It's only 4 damage, so you take 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Did he roll a 2?
He
rolled
rolled
a
a 2.
critical, and he dealt
Right.
4 damage to you. And he dealt 2
Yes.
damage to you with it.
He rolled a 2, doubled. Yeah. And so he's going to roll again for his claw attack. That's not a natural 20, but a 20. So I believe that's going to hit as well.
A modified 20, okay.
And that is 5 damage reduced to 3.
I did more damage with his non-crit roll.
All right. So I'm just gonna to put this guy off to the side. I'm assuming you're carrying the corpse.
Yeah.
All right. So he's done. All right. So Big Ugly is going to
Bye, Slam
start
Tzeentch.
moving towards the thingy bobber altar. Yep.
Stand there, look confused, and
explode.
Chase Golthi.
Yep. And it is going to. It's just going to move to the altar and not do anything.
Oh.
Actually, no. It probably sees that you have it, so it's going to move towards you.
Oh shit.
And yeah, I'll see that. I'll say that's fair. I think that's probably its movement though.
Okay.
They're pretty slow to move. All right, so Balshor, you're up.
Huh. All right.
Balshor, make a
yeah.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Right.
Get out of that damn cloud.
Well, give him a second. He was preoccupied last turn with not dying.
You're good. You ignore the effects.
All right. So everything is dead except for that one guy.
Yeah, that one guy.
2 guys.
And that one thing that doesn't seem to be doing anything.
2 guys.
This one to Golthi's right.
Yeah, this one's actively being a prick. The other one's just I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Can you not hear me again?
I can
There we go.
hear you.
We could not hear you.
There are 2 guys.
Yeah, I heard that.
But who's on second?
Taco.
No.
I'm not sure if I want to really push my luck because I am still like pretty close to dead if someone one shots me.
You're not close to dead.
You've been healed. You got healed.
You got to heal.
Aerial channel to heal.
All right.
Just exit the smoke cloud and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit one of them. I'm gonna back out of the cloud to there. Is that
check your line of sight.
Well, I got line of sight on the purple
fat one, yeah.
What are you attacking with?
With the fireball.
And what's the range on that?
120 or something crazy.
Okay.
It's really long.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
All right. And then 1d10.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you hit it with a firebolt, and it does some damage. Not a whole lot, but it does seem to growl a little bit.
The thing that Alexia gave me, is that only? You said it was only for 2 hits.
Right.
Okay.
It's only for a d20 roll.
It's it's for attack as well as saves.
I get it. Okay.
And you can use it for skills too.
Okay. All right. So let's continue. Renault.
Well.
Go, Renault.
How far is?
Renault, use rock smash.
Yeah, and you can move there.
I'm gonna smash the guy who's hitting us.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Or not.
That is a miss. All right. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Walker.
Is
Texas
the
Ranger.
fat thing blocking my line of sight of the actually attacking thing? Is that a thing?
No.
No.
Good. I'm gonna hunter's mark the asshole, and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll your attack. Roll your hunters. Roll your attack. It hits. Roll your damage. All right. Yep. Again, the arrow comes in and
Straight through his eyeball.
blows out the back of the head, and he is dead. All right. Yezu.
See, only one target left, so I guess I'll attack it.
Okay.
It's probably a miss.
You would think so, but it hits.
Oh, that's nice. It does 4 damage.
Okay. All right. So it strikes him, doing a little bit of damage. He's looking a little rough. All right. Aearil.
I move up a little bit, and I will aim my hand crossbow at it and pull the trigger. The only thing left.
All right.
The only enemy left to attack.
The only visible enemy left to attack.
So roll your attack.
Did that thing have the 4 damage calculated to it?
So that's a 13. Yep, that hits. Roll your damage.
8.
It is looking extremely rough. All right. Are you doing anything else?
As a bonus action, I will give Golthi a inspiration.
So you've done. How many have you done this turn?
Just
Just
the one per turn, 2 for the entire encounter.
So you have, how many do you have? You have
One
3?
more.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Golthi, take 1d6 inspiration.
Alright, 1d6.
All right. So as that happens, as much as expected,
4 more pop out,
you see
or 3 more.
3 more creatures come out of the woodwork.
Big hug.
This one begins to move towards you. Cannot quite get towards you.
Are we playing Left 4 Dead instead of D&D or something?
This one begins moving towards
Probably.
you.
Except these boomers aren't booming, which is a good thing.
And the last one, I moved the wrong one. So this one moves towards you and actually was able to, it kind of crawls up on you, and you see in a flash of light it disappears as it attaches onto the corpse.
Can I move through allied spaces? Or...
You can, I think it's half speed.
Oh, fuck that.
Allied spaces do not impede movement. Only enemy spaces.
In 5th edition? Correct. Just checking.
And besides, Renault's short enough, you'll just walk right over him.
That is true.
Do you ever like move the body out of the room?
Okay.
He's
All right,
carrying
so-
it. He's working on it.
Yeah.
All right. So if you choose, you could go ahead and move, double your movement. You wanted to
I
move out of the-
dash. I shout Kobe and dash.
All right. So
Who the hell is
you.
that?
5. A great Orcus period of travel and yeet.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
All right.
Tall motherfucker too.
Yeah, tell me about
Let's
it.
see, 5, 30. Okay, yeah, I yeet all the way back up to the fucking entrance.
Oh, you're holy crap!
All right. So what this one main does see you coming by and makes an attack of opportunity against you. That's a 2.
Yeah, you're stealing his
So
waifu.
that's great. All right.
Touchdown,
So-
Renault, joy.
As you leave the room with the body, you see the creatures begin to just stand and begin to wilt.
There we go.
Well, that was easy.
All right, so
You say that
they
now.
are no longer threatening you. As they are no longer sure of where to go, they no longer have line of sight on the corpse.
They become very sad.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys making your way back up?
I mean, if Tzeentch already jumped through the portal, I guess I'll follow him.
Okay. All right. You guys make your way back up where make your way back up the tunnel. Are you bringing this flesh creature with this corpse with you?
I mean, we
The
might
old
as well,
pigskin?
right?
I don't see
Evidence.
why not. Maybe the girl will recognize it as one of the people who used to work. If not, we can at least bury it. Salt
Right.
and burn and bury it.
I was gonna say we could. I think that's called cremating.
All right. So you walk up back up to the tunnel. You climb up the ladder.
None of these other doors matter.
No.
They can if you want to by jumping through it.
No.
If you want to jump through one of them, try it. You
No.
go for it.
No.
We already tried firing a crossbow in one of them.
No.
Is that Alexia?
No, let's not do that.
Did that cloud dissipate yet? The poison gas?
Yeah, I'll say it's dissipated now that you're out of combat.
Alright, Arrow will fall after everyone now then.
Okay.
So she will check the other portals really quick, but trying to keep a little bit more of a distance so she doesn't get zapped into one again.
Oh
Okay.
God, no!
You don't notice anything from looking at the other portals. Okay, so you make your way back up, go up the ladder, go out of the barn, and you find Lady Enedra sitting by a cart with her driver, and she looks at you and asks you, "Well, how did it go?" And she sees you carrying a corpse out of the barn.
I yawned
Really?
loudly and I was like, it was alright.
What did you find?
I don't know. That this corpse just kind of wandered on out after us. What do you think we found, lady?
I take a sideways.
We found some.
Go ahead.
We found portals to hell and a deranged elf making some sort of weird blood ritual sacrifice to Frankenstein this thing into existence.
Whatever.
So I guess, yes, this is true. The Supremus had come here. The elf you spoke of must have been Supremus, trying to perform a fairy ritual. My guess is this is the creature he was trying to bring back to life through some type of demonic fairy ritual.
Yeah.
Wait, what
We
did this
tried-
used to be?
Say what?
What did this body used to be then?
She looks over it. It looks like a human who has had its head cut off and a wroth sewn on top of it.
Oh,
That's just what we thought.
yeah.
The fuck is
so-
a wroth?
Cow thing.
It's like an
Beefalo?
oxen.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. You said that at the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah, we tried to capture him alive, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah. Okay. So she says she thanks you. She gives you a bag with 100 gold pieces in it, and also gives you a scroll of false life as an extra reward.
Well, that's just creepy. That's a necromancy spell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
A
So,
scroll of false life.
Yep.
What's that do?
Let's see.
Gives you bonus hit points.
That's what I'm living with you guys.
Yeah, tell me
Basically.
about it.
That wasn't nice.
Of course not.
Yeah, so you gain temporary hit 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
So,
Is it evil aligned? Because I'm not averse to using.
It is necromancy, but it is, spells don't have an alignment, but it is necromancy.
Wait, they took that out?
No,
The
spells have never had an alignment.
Spells never had an alignment, I don't think.
Spells,
Yeah,
there were evil spells, but they were not. That did not give the spell alignment. That was part of the spell description. It was a descriptor.
Isn't that having an alignment?
The spell itself did not have an alignment. However, you could lose your alignment by using an evil spell.
Anyways, it's necromancy. Necromancy. So you guys take, let's see, how many, you guys killed all of the dretches, so that was 4 of those, right?
let's see, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it was
And
just 4.
you only killed one of the flesh mains, right?
Oh, we got
Sure.
At least 2. We got at least 2.
No, we only killed one. No, we did kill the second one, didn't we?
I thought we only killed one, and no, yeah. We killed.
Okay.
No,
No, it disappeared.
Yeah,
into
Magnus
the
blasted
only
one.
killed
Oh no, you almost killed one.
Yeah.
I'll say you guys killed 2. I don't remember. It's fine.
We killed one.
We did kill the elf.
Oh yeah, we did kill it. Yeah, we killed asshole elf.
So my wrestler are running back. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her. Hey, do you want this body, or like any recommendations what we should do with it?
She looks at you and she says, "The body has been tainted, and
Burn it in holy fire."
there is nothing you can do other than perhaps burning it, or I would not be, I don't know that there's anything you can do."
All right,
All right. So we have, let's see. So each of you take
150 damage. Campaign's over.
each of you take 100 hit point. I mean 100 XP.
I want the hit points.
Yeah, no. Okay. And all right. So, in talking with Lydia Nedra, she says that there was there's another thing that I think you may be suited in investigating. There is an abandoned graveyard and a church of Joaquin not far from here. That seems to have been taken over by some less than friendly types.
What are the odds?
Can you tell us about it?
That was easy.
That's about all I know. I haven't been there, but I know there is a church that has been taken over by, we believe, cultists.
Ah, great.
That's about all I know. It is on the road going towards Hillsfar.
I start stretching. I'm like, oh great, more assholes to kill.
We're out in the middle of the nowhere. Where do these people keep recruiting all these cultists?
I don't think we want to know.
All right.
To be fair, this is a trade route. They probably just pick up travelers.
There's more
No,
cultists.
they call cultists are us.
Yeah. So I was hoping to get through both of these tonight. I guess that was maybe a little bit too ambitious. We can continue for another 30 minutes. That's y'all's call.
Meh.
I mean, how are we feeling?
I'm West Coast. I can go for another 3 hours for all I care.
I'm going to pass out shortly.
All right,
Yeah.
so we'll go ahead and save it for next time.
So while I got everybody here,
Yes.
next session will be the last session of this little miniature thing that I have. Sorry, it's not been quite as interesting as I thought it was going to be. After I read through it, after I committed to it, it was not as I thought it was going to be. There was going to be a little bit more to it. It wasn't bad, but
I was gonna say it's an introductory campaign for a lot of us. I'm not really expecting like Lord of the Rings or anything.
right.
He's really just focused on learning the rules.
The
Right.
combat has been fine. There hasn't really been much interesting happening with the dialogue, but that's not. I don't see that as your fault.
Yeah.
Orc,
Um,
every D&D campaign you go in expecting Lord of the Rings, but towards the end, it's just pretty much a Mighty Python skit.
See,
um,
I like that.
So-
I'm okay with that.
going forward,
Mhm.
I will be working on not necessarily a new campaign setting. It's going to be in Forgotten Realms. However, I'm not going to be doing it in Faerun. There is a continent called Ankarom to the east of Faerun that doesn't have a lot of information about it. So the basis of kind of giving you a kind of a basis of what's going on is after the spell plague hit about 100 years ago, a group of wealthy nobles and explorers went to set up a new colony on this continent. 100 years later, this has been developed. This is developed into a not a city like Waterdeep, but it certainly is. You know, it's got trade. They are trading. They have established themselves. They found things that are worth trading with Faerun, and they have developed their own, government. So it is now a functioning continent on foreign soil. Um, it's not so much. I would not take this as a like colonials versus natives. That's not so much where it's going. It's more of this is a group that has established this city and has started expanding. So there will be. I know everybody kind of wanted the kind of rural kind of feel, so we will be getting that. I'm not sure that you'll be going to that city too terribly much, but in character creation and what you guys backstories, be thinking about why you're there.
Okay.
Whether you're coming over recently that you're just now getting there, or if you've been there, your family's from, was one of the people that came over originally.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream now to avoid too many. I think we're done, right?
We're done. Yeah, we're done.
All right. So in that case, thanks for stopping by. We'll be back hopefully next week to finish this up. Until then, have a good night. Stay excellent, my friends.